Okay. There we go. That was probably... You guys probably just heard a buzz, right? There's a zzz. Alrighty. That's so funny. Someone said hi. Hello. Alrighty. I'm gonna get this out of the way here. And I gotta play a little bit louder. I feel like today I need to jam a little bit. I don't think anybody in my apartment is home, so I think I can be a little bit obnoxious. Alrighty. Camera A. Pottery shelf. Here we go. Ready? Green on. That's too much green. Hold on. Green off. Green off. Hold on, guys. too much green. Too much green. Alright, one second. I was filming some stuff earlier, so I had the keying off. Dang, but I didn't even get to play that song. Alright, we're going back again. Okay. Now we're cruising. Now we're ready. We got the energy. So, green on. Green on. We got 3 more pots coming your guys' way. So, good morning, chili dogs. What you focus on grows. Feed them horses. Like I said, we got 3 more pots coming your guys' way. I'm gonna get right into it here. They're right behind me, and we're gonna start throwing. So, ready? Green off. Camera C. Camera B. Camera B. Right down at the bottom. Slowly pulling up that clay. The clay's a little bit stiff, right? So it's gonna tear. So we're not gonna do anything too crazy. I'm gonna go right down. I'm gonna work with the clay just a little bit here, right? It's just like you're getting ready for a run. You gotta stretch out. Just like ready for a run. Oh my God, are you having fun? Alright, here we go. And right down. We're tilting it forward ever so slightly. Some downward pressure, always keeping our left hand just taped to that clay. One more time up. And we're gonna get ready here. We're gonna bring out. Camera C. Right over top. And look where my hand is. I'm always keeping my hand right on that left third there. I always split the clay up into thirds. 1, 2, well, 1, 2, 3, right? And I'm not losing my wrist. I'm never pushing through that middle third or away from that last third there. So right down to the bottom. Slowly bring this back. There you go. You gotta check if there's any rabbits. Take our 2 thumbs, pushing right down. No rabbits, great. Have some water in there. You can't have the tap holes be drying out in the pond. Slowly take your fingers and cut right through that bottom. Is this camera C? Yeah, this is camera C right now. What's that mean? Is this camera C? RIP? Yeah, camera C's back though. We just had to charge it up. Are you talking about from yesterday? Alright, smooth out that bottom. I'm gonna leave it a little bit less than 1/8 of an inch, right? I'm not trimming these, and I'm not wiring them off. I'm gonna go pretty thin, right? My bad, I thought this was a re from yesterday. Oh, no. I understand what you mean. No. I'm live right now. Alright, a little bit of water. Round this off. We got your llama here. Here we go. Don't go slow. Right up to the top. Make that volcano. Don't you know? Camera B. Oh, God. God. God, don't God, don't right down to the bottom. Grab your knuckle, pushing right towards your hand on the inside. Pull that bump up, don't you worry. Staying sturdy. How many have you made in your life? Just a guess, I don't even know. Maybe if I think about it, about 3,000 or so in the past 2 years. Always run away from my fears. My art teacher let me make a bun in ceramics. Oh my gosh. How you controlling the camera switches? Like this. Camera C. Oh my gosh. Alright, if you think that's fun, watch this. Alright. Camera A. Camera A. Here we go. Green on. Here we go. Pull that wall up. Pull that wall up. Go back down. Pull that wall up. Pull that wall up. Green off. We vibing, guys. We vibing for real. Right down to the bottom one more time. To find that bump, guys. And once you find it, don't let it out of your sight. All the way to the top of the pot. Don't let it out of your sight. Maintain the bump all the way to the top, guys. And there you go. Here we go. Camera B. A little bit of water. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, fix that one little bump there. You guys can see it, right? Pop it in, pop it in, pop it in, pop it in. A little bit of water on the top. Slowly go out. Keeping your fingers hooked. Pop the tree out. Slowly release off and kiss that rim, guys. And there you go. Tree number 1. Why did your message get deleted? I don't know. Did you type something inappropriate? Okay, here we go. Pop this bump up right here. Alright, you guys ready? Pop that in, pop that in. I think you gotta pop that in there. Pop that in, pop that in. Some pedals on the bottom here. My beat was off on that one, but we did do pedals on the bottom of this one. So that's number 1. Camera C. Camera C. You know what? I'll show you guys something. I'll clean that off in a second, but here we go. Camera A. Goated 1. A little bit of water. So that's a month of June, guys. Every day. Every single day. Okay, we got that off. We gotta turn go to 1 off over here. And let's turn the music back up. Maybe we'll leave it at like 17. Is that too loud, guys? Let me know in the chat. But here we go. Camera C. Camera B. Camera B. Slowly, get ready to push us up. Somebody said time to cook. Yeah, you're right. Down to the bottom. Pull this up. A bit more water right on the bottom there. If it gets wobbly, don't freak out. Maintain that consistent pressure all the way up. Camera A. This will bring this down, guys. Key, stay consistent. Don't tear it. Wherever you feel that bump, slowly walk that right hand down. A little dry, some water on there. And get ready to transition. Push down, turn, and up. And then we're gonna get ready. Camera C. Camera C. There we go. Thumb to the bottom. I'm always keeping my hand on that third. That left hand is right on that third, pushing forward right into my hip. I'm using my wrist here, right? Have that fist right down and slowly pull that out towards yourself. And there you go. Everything's right on center.
I don't feel at all.
Camera B. Slowly bring this out. Smooth out that inside.
Like this. Biatch.
We're leaving it about 1/8 of an inch there, right? Maybe a little bit less. Get ready? Round this top off. Grab your llama. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm about to do a pull real slow. Don't you know it's me for show? Llama down at the base. So walk this up. You know what llamas love, guys? Llamas love volcanoes. Krakatoa! One thing I forgot to do while I was over here, I left my camera on, slowly draining battery, so I gotta turn that off quick. Knuckle right to the base. Slowly walk this in. Maintain that pressure. There we go. Now notice the top is a little bit thin. Collar it in. Collar it in. Right down to the base. Remember, these first two pulls are not really for anything other than keeping those walls nice and even. We're preparing for our height pull, right? So when it's time to do that height pull, right? That's the show. That's the show's opening, right? Opening night. You want to be ready. You got to put the practice in there, right? So slowly, right down to the base. You got to ask the clay, hey, clay, you got a quest? The clay always has a quest in the form of the bump. Take it up to the top. Slow down that wheel. Make sure you feel that tension all the way through. If you start feeling it get wobbly, it doesn't matter. Keep on going all the way through the pot. Maintain that bump to the top, guys. You are a slug. Slug mentality all the way to the top. You're moving fast, but you're only moving as fast as a slug can move. Woo! There we go. Stop. Get your hands wet. Get your hands wet. Right down to the bottom. Slowly to find the bump first. And watch that twist down. Maintain that bump. If it gets thin, be careful. Making trees. Gotta make your trees. Do I have a playlist? Does it sound good? I don't have a playlist. I just use the YouTube algorithm, man. I'm telling you, that's the majority of all the playlists I'm making. Alright. Alright. Can you explain the difference between the first pull? The first pull, I'm not really trying to define that bump, right? If you look at back on the first pull, maybe on the next one, I'll show you. You know, I'm not really trying to do anything with the bump. I'm just trying to get those walls as equal as possible. So then when I go for the height pull, I don't have to have added tension from changing my pressure, right? Alright, so here we go. Are we gonna cut these? I feel like these are calling tendrils, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling tendrils. Cut this down, open. 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 Here we go. Got a Beyblade on the bottom of my pottery. Just me in my life. Don't worry what you sacrifice. Dum-dum-dum-ka. 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 Sacrifice your peace of mind, or else you'll just be behind. Gotta get it going on. Curl the tendrils up. Curl the tendrils up. Dum-dum-dum-dum. Curl those tendrils up. Ba-da-dum-da-dum-dum. Pop that in. Pop that in. Pop that in. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. I would say stay, but I can't stand your singing, but your talent I will admire is the pottery. Keep it up. Thank you, Rock. That's some real, he's real for that one, yo. No, it's okay. That's funny, yo. I actually love that. Alright. Camera C. Alright, so that's number 2. Maybe I'll give you a little edit here. So, turn this down. Camera A. All right. Goated 2. Bring this up. Maybe we'll have it around maybe like 19. We want some bop in here. We're going to turn go to 2 off. And we're going to swap over to camera C. Camera C. There we go. Camera B. Dude, I hit the beat on that one, guys. Push this forward. Here we go. Coning it up. The clay's a little bit harder right now, so all we gotta do, slowly bring this down. We're not going to do anything too crazy on this first one. We're really just trying to warm up that clay. Transition. There we go. All right, bring this up. All right, push this down. Remember that push and that pull, right? You're never pushing towards center. You're always pushing past it, right? Camera A. One more. Slow motion. Bring this up. Tilt that over. This one's getting really wobbly, guys. But making sure we're keeping that consistent pressure. As soon as we start feeling that tension, pushing that right hand forward a little bit. There we go. Transition this up. And then we're gonna get ready, guys. Camera C. Hammer fist coming right down on top. Always keeping that left hand on that third. There we go. One more. Make sure you're really using your body weight here, right, guys? I'm not a buff guy. I'm a pretty noodly chap, right? And when you're as noodly as me, you gotta use your body weight to push that clay. Thumbs right down. Any rabbits? No rabbits. Fill that pond up with some water. Can't have the tadpoles be drying out there. Use your finger as a knife, cutting along that bottom. Should feel like butter you left out the night before. Smooth out that base. I'm getting it about 1/8 of an inch. Llamas here, guys. Ooh. 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 Going down to the pot. Camera B. Llama bites down. And Llama loves those volcanoes. So we're gonna make a volcano for him. And like Squidward always says, Krakatoa. Llama went crazy. Dude, you gotta watch out for Llama, guys. Alright, something that I'm noticing right now. Alright, hold on, guys. We're gonna swap over. Camera C. Look at this. What's in here? Right? The slip, or the water that I'm using, is really thick. Oh, it's too contrasty. There we go, right? But the slip, or the water, is really, really thick like slip, right? And so we just gotta refresh. It's really hard for your sponge to suck up all that clay, but it's easy to suck up water, right? And so usually when I have pots that break on the bottom, it's usually because I leave too much water in that base. And so this is gonna help me out, get a little bit of that water out of that base by thinning out the clay. Alright, here we go. Right down. Camera B. Grab your knuckle. And everything starts as a cylinder, but this is volcano, you might ask. Hey, Pottery Demon, what the heck's going on? I thought you were making trees. I thought you were making cylinders, right? But it looks like you're just making volcanoes. But little do you know, that is the key, guys. That is the key. You gotta start with your volcanoes first. And every time you pull, you're gonna slowly push your finger in towards that base. And then what happens with that base? You define a new area for it to sit. Slowly define this bump. We don't want to pull too much, right? We're just trying to keep those walls nice and even, getting ready for the height pull. But look at that. So now it's less of a volcano and more of a cylinder. I feel like a lot of times the thing that people get wrong with pottery is they try to go narrow when they're trying to get tall. But in reality, I've always found it's easier for me to go wide to get some height. Collar that top in and get ready for that height pull, guys. Alright, get right down to the bottom. Define this bump. This is for the height pole. Always slow on that base. You gotta get that bump defined first. Once you get that bump defined, slow down that wheel and engage your slug mentality. Oh, it's getting really thin on that base. You can see this one might fall. Look at that. Guys, tragedy has struck. What is the humble potter to do? Is he to get upset? Of course, but only in his mind. Let the failures become fuel for the next ones and keep on moving forward. Dude, lock-in music just came in. So I tried to do too much. So what was the key there? The key factor of how I messed up there? I tried to pull way too much too quickly, right? But it is an opportunity to look over, camera C, the other failures in here. So we had 3 in the past week. And so which one are we gonna use the remains to make anew? I feel like it's this one. Keeping everything in my wet box, slowly, letting it dry out naturally. Well, you know what? We're gonna make a little spot here on the ground. And then, yeah, we're still in camera C. So we're gonna wedge. The concrete is moisture absorbing. And so if you don't have a wedging table free, you don't need a table. You can just use the floor. Wedge that up. Clay's gonna be a little bit softer here, but we're not too worried about it. Nice, okay. The bump was too big? Yeah, I'd say so. What do you do with the pieces after they're thrown? I make another piece. All right, here we go. Camera B. A little bit of water on that base. Push us in. Right up. We're not messing around now, guys. We got to use that rage from that earlier pot to generate the energy to completely attack the new one. The clay is your enemy. It's the most unforgiving material there is, and we're here ready to battle it out. One more time up. Camera C. Hammer fist coming right down on top. Slowly keeping that pressure, that left hand still pushing forward, all the way down to the base. Make sure you tuck that elbow right into your body, using your body weight to keep that centered, and slowly bringing your fist out. There you go, guys. Look at that, centered. Boom. Thumbs right in the middle, slowly pushing down. Check if there's any rabbits. Dang, we actually have some rabbits, guys. And so we gotta pop those real quick. All right. Grab our hook, cut across that bottom. Very slow. Imagine you have to allow it to make one full rotation before you put any more tension on the pot, right, guys? That's how you're gonna keep it centered. A lot of people, they move their hands too quick for the wheel that they're spinning. How fast they're spinning the wheel, I mean. I probably should have wedged a little bit longer. I feel so many rabbits in this clay. The rabbits are those air bubbles in there. But that's okay, so we're smoothing out that bottom. What's up, guys? It's me, Mr. Llama. We're gonna get ready down for another volcano pole. Camera B. We've manifested from nothing a volcano. The power of the potter is not be mistaken for anything other and the power to create and the power to build. Slowly walking that top in. We notice that's thin, so we're loosening up our pressure on that top there. Collar this in ever so slightly. Are you the one who made the tree pots? Yep. Grabbing your knuckle, again, push right into that base. I'm at like 5 o'clock here. Not allowing the clay to beat me. And again, I'm loosening up towards that top. You see that, right? A little bit looser on that top. Collar this in. Again, right? Well, the volcano is the thing that helps you keep that top in, so then you can make those taller cylinders. I think a lot of times people struggle with getting their cylinders tall because their rims are too wide, and so you see people always end up making these bowls. Maintain that bump, that slug speed, guys. Look the clay in the eye. It just dissed your mama. You gonna let it get away with that? No way. Alright. Somebody said this is my full-time job. No, I don't make any money from doing this. I teach classes, that's how I earn a living. Here we go. Get ready? There's gonna be a top twist here. Maintain your fingers, create that bump, and watch it just twist on down. Just try to push that out to its limit. Kiss that rim. Hopefully it didn't go too thin. And there you go, another tree, guys. And what did we do? We did petals, we did tendrils, so let's do some double tendril here, right, guys? Ready? The tree's not done yet, though, guys. The tree's not done. Alright. Slowly popping these up. There we go. Right out to the bottom here. Curl this up. And with the double tendrils, the key is to touch them as little as possible and try to have them be a little bit emotive, right? Give some personality to those pots. Make that tendril right on that tip of that rim there do something interesting, right? We're gonna walk up this other one, and this other one's gonna do something a little bit wacky. Instead of going up, well, it broke. And so what are we gonna do with it now if it broke? So you guys can see. Do we have it separated? Or maybe we give the other one a second tendril. I haven't done one like that before, so we're gonna try that out. I'm gonna push this in first and get ready to twist this tendril up, up, and right underneath there. Curl that in. And how does that look? It's like it's splitting. See, right? When mistakes happen, it's all about how you respond to them, whether it makes it a mistake or not. Camera C. Camera C. Alright guys, I'm going to hook you guys up with another pottery edit. Camera A. Turn this down. Goated 3.
Segurando, olha via safada relaxando, olha pica safada sem vergonha, vai sentando na pica doida de maconha. Presta atenção que o bagulho é doidão, trava essa puta quicando safada, senta malvada, quica malvada, trava na ponta da pica e não para, senta malvada.
Alright, I'm thinking that looks pretty good, guys. Look at that. So we're gonna turn this off. We're gonna do a pottery edit here. Turn that music back up. Turn goated 3 off. I think I need to change the focus a little bit more forward to catch that double tendril there. And when I say double tendril, I mean like a single tendril with 2 branches. Alright, how's that looking? A little bit better. Sweet. Alright, we're gonna get ready here. Here we go, guys. Oh, I didn't turn on the camera though. Green on. Here we go. We're gonna start off with this one. This one was the coolest one of the day. I discovered something new about the tendrils. It's all about how you react to those tendrils, which is the most important. This tendrils just so happened to rip on the other side. And so what I do, instead of being so down about that moment, you keep on pushing forward. And what did I do? I just taped that other tendril that ripped off right on the other side. Now it has branches. Sounds good to me. This one over here. We got this one. This one's kind of the coolest one other than this one. That's also cool. I actually just like today's set other than the top one. But the reason I like this one is it's a lot more narrow, really emphasizing that contrast between the tree stump or that trunk going out to those tree tops, right? So I really like the contrast in this one more so than any of them so far today. And then we got the one on the top. This one's the sad boy today. Nothing too crazy is happening, but I always say you gotta have the mundane to highlight the extraordinary. Thank you so much for watching. All the best. And strong mentality. What? It didn't play? Dude, that walk-off was gonna be lit! All the best and strong mentality. Why is it not playing? And strong mentality. There we go. Alright, there we go. I'll pop this one over here. So now we're done for the day. If you guys have questions, I can answer some of them. If you want to see more pottery edits, I can show you more of those. I'll stay on for just a little bit longer because I still got to edit. I got to do some work. Green off. Yeah, what was the question that Crystal had? Can somebody repeat that? I can't scroll up. I got clay all over my hands. Yo, I ate clay today. Will I be okay? I'm sure if you keep on doing something, you'll be okay. Alright, Johnny? How long have I been doing pottery? I've been doing pottery for 4.5 years. Maybe getting close to 5 now. But before that, I was a charcoal drawer. How firm should the clay be when I throw? Oh, you know, I really think that a lot of people like to throw with soft clay. I think that's one of the biggest mistakes that you make when you're trying to get height. You really want the clay to be almost hard. Like I want to push on it as if there was a brick made out of leather, right? Just solid leather, right? Like imagine if you just took your belt and you just like stacked a bunch of them and try to push down, right? That's usually how I like the clay on the outside when I wedge it. Then it's pretty stiff, so that way you can get that height, right? That's why if you ever see my pots, they rip when I'm coning it up. It's usually because the clay is just so hard. But I think that really helps out when you're battling against that clay if you can push and it fights you back a little bit, right? So I really like throwing with harder clay. You guys want to see one of my... I can show you guys one of my... It's in the form of an edit. The background of this video is the pot, so... I'll show you guys that. Is it this one? Hold on, guys. Yeah. Alright, so that was one of my drawings, right? So I had that in the background. So I used to do a bunch of my drawings. There were all these like Golem, Schmiegel-esque characters. A lot of times I had like religious icons in it too. But it was all kind of based off of an artist called Odilon Redon's Noir series. That piece specifically was like, it was almost like a riffed off one of my favorite drawings of this little creepy dude in a window. You guys should look it up. It's really quite amazing work. You guys want to see, I wonder if I have the video of me eating clay. Maybe I'll show it. I eat a crown. I showed this one yesterday, but everybody's about the clay, me eating clay thing right now, so I got something cooking up right down to the bottom here. Okay. So I used to do a lot of edits when I had to eat it, but I ate the crown. Yeah. Not only was it clay, it was King Pottery's crown I ate, guys. I wonder if you guys have ever seen my Joker edit? Where I become Pottery Joker? Or no? Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Here we go. I'll play it then. Alrighty.
So fast, I must look like a jelly. Like my wrist, so I bought it with your Millie, your Millie.
There's no going back. You've changed things. Forever. And why do you want to kill me? I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? No, you. You complete me.
Give me one more chance, I'll fight. Let me put you in the side. I ain't got no time for you. I ain't shit, live a life. I don't wanna be a bicycle guy. I fly so high, you can see me. I just wanna live a life on high alert. If I fucking feel it, then I fucking bird. If you try to fuck with me, I'll fucking put you in the dirt. Hit the gas, put your mouth like a bitch. Get the bird, get the bird. How you talking to me? Oh shit, I'm kids, better run for the same. Big bears, big gas, you know what we hit. Kids like me, clean up, it's lit. On me, I'm just smoking your brain. Keep cushion, I be hitting the way. All we, I be laughing at me. All we, I be laughing at me. Ain't nothing even topping what I'm talking about. We be mopping down the street with artillery now. And the shit that we be dropping, they be popping a smile. I'm a pussy fucking bitch up.
Alright. Somebody asked me, how do you sustain this art of yours? I work at 4 different art centers. I'm a teacher. And so that's how I don't make any money doing any of this, so that's how I support it. The hardest part about like doing something that you know you gotta do is that you usually will come up with tons of excuses. So I just don't give myself excuses anymore. I learned that if you take like an idea or you take something that's in your life and then you get really specific about it, right? You can find exceptions to your rule, right? And so I thought, well, instead of being specific, I'm just going to take them as broad things. Does this get in the way of me making? Yes, it's got to go. That's it, you know? So that's why when you make these things broad, they really help you out, get what you want to get done. But yeah, I'm going to head off now, guys. I feel like I'm already a little bit, maybe I'm getting close to an hour, huh? Let's check quick. I'll give you guys one last video. Maybe we'll play the June edit. If you guys didn't see this one, this is the month of June. Computer, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.